welcome you to the IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl, the state capital of the great state of Alabama. We got a good one tonight, and a rivalry at that. Out of Conference USA, Jacksonville State taking on their rival Troy out of the Sun Belt. And he runs slants. Quick throw on first down, makes a man miss. Dylan Gentry, big play for the Cocks, gain of 18.
The redshirt freshman, now he's their scat back, kind of utility all-purpose weapon in the slot, undersized. But this is four-down territory. Try to get half of this back if you can, with the expectation of going for it on fourth.
Plenty of time for Creel. Can run if he wants it. He's going to take the shot. Touchdown! Brock Recksteiner, 22 yards. And Jack State strikes first.
Well, Recksteiner gets lost along the left sideline. It takes a little for Caden Creel to find him. He vacates the pocket and locates him, and that's just a bust in the defensive secondary for Troy. Likely peeking in at the quarterback as he's vacating the pocket and losing sight of the target.
So how about that opening drive? Second and 10. Crowder, design run on the ankle, looked good there. That'll be a first down for Troy. Caleb Nix brings him down after 13.
Do what you got to do to try to win this thing.
48% on the season. Love it in the backfield. Their starting running back, Tay Meadows, opted out. Pressure, kill crease, roll out, across his body, incomplete. So it's going to be another stop for the Jack State defense. Haven't met since 2001, so renewing of a rivalry that goes way back to the 1920s. Flea flicker, Creel, ball is out. Touchdown, Troy!
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense for a touchdown.
How about that, Luis Medina? After T.J. Thompson got to him, Jack State tried a little trickery and it backfired.
Well, T.J. Thompson does not fall for the trickery, so he's looking in on that back. He's responsible for him. Immediately sees the back turn and give the ball back, and then swipes away as Caden Creel's trying to get away. What a great play and taking advantage of field position for Troy on defense.
Scott Taylor Renfro on for the extra point in a first quarter where Troy's offense has not done anything. It's the defense that ties this game up. So lucky to have this in a bowl game as Connor Donahue to punt. They're going to fake it. And it falls incomplete. We told you to watch out for Wimsatt. He's in there on the punt team just behind the center. We thought there'd be an opportunity for that play, and Pearson Baldwin was the intended receiver.
And all he's got to do is catch it. I think he just got so excited because he knew he had it. Takes his eyes off the ball.
Trying to find some depth tonight with Meadows opting out. Crowder pressured, steps out of it on that ankle, and he's going to be right on the line. And they're going to give it to him, so first down, Crowder, and he got popped. Fourth in program history, 78% made. Kick on the way. And it's good. So Troy able to get 3 points out of it. They take a 10-7 lead as 11 a.m. You know they're going to be rehearsed, ready to go. But I said this during our Selection Day show. Here's 2nd and 7. Kilcrease over the middle. What a grab. That is Ra Thomas. And a segue to what I was going to say about Carson Beck, former Georgia quarterback, and Ra Thomas, former Georgia receiver. Carson's played in those environments before, back in his SEC days.
And Ra Thomas has as well, and what a spectacular catch. Strong hands. Performance trumps all. If you perform, you increase value. You increase value, you increase your marketability on the open market.
And both readily admit that this game being a rivalry and what it is probably increased it. How about that? That is Walker Austin, the former walk-on. He shot right through the grab and buried Gilcrease. They had 5 sacks in the championship game against Kennesaw State. That was a season high. And Osteen just laid it down. Now 3rd and long, Gilcrease completion. Higgins, and he got the first down. How about that on 3rd and 18? Higgins was able to get the yardage and get 20. Clean snap, down the middle. So 13-7, and only the 2nd incomplete pass of the night for Creel. Again pressured. That time he's not getting away. And that's Donnie Smith. You fool him once, 2nd time he's like, I lead the conference in sacks for a reason. Second and 8, and that's Savage giving them a little bit of a spark here on the ground. Haven't really seen them able to run the ball. 21 yards at the half is what they had, and here's Savage, 2 carries right up the gut, and that's going to be a first down Cox. Garrison Ripa on for 51 yards, his career-long 52 this season. He's done it twice. Ripa rips it. No college kicker situation of Montgomery. Gamecocks get some points, down 13-10. It's DJ Epps, Peyton Higgins deep to receive the kick. That's going to be Epps at the 2. Past the 15-20. Epps has a crease. Epps headed to midfield. What a return by DJ Epps. One of our impact players coming in, and you see why. A return of 79 yards, eventually brought down by Caleb Nix.
One of the things that you love about Epps is there's really no dancing. Once he sees the crease, he kicks it into 2nd gear, then he has to outrun the kicker, get down the sideline. And really, Matt, this is the only explosive play we've seen from either one of these 2 teams all night long.
Can Jack State hold him again? Gilcrease sacked. Quay Hood and Shane Peyton Hodges. And the red zone struggles continue for Troy after a loss of 10.
Tucker Gilcrease just holding on to the football too long as Quay Hood, the true freshman, as you mentioned, number 16, as the walls start closing in.
48-yarder for Scott Tyler Renfro. Career long is 50. No good. We're playing some defense here in Montgomery. And give credit where credit's due. Mateer and that offensive scored just enough when they needed to. 3rd and 7. Creel over the middle, caught. When you're 6'8", that's going to help you. Find the guy that's probably got a wingspan over 7 feet when he reaches out, and that's a gain of 25.
That's what I said earlier, and this is a great job avoiding the pressure off of the edge by Caden Creel, but when you're 6'8", throw it up.
3rd and 4. Creel taking a shot. One-on-one coverage. No flag. That was intended for Gabe Glover. And you see Charles Kelly is absolutely irate. And And now a flag. That's going to be thrown on the head coach.
Yep. The line judge is going to get him. And the officials are going to say that Jaquez White got his leg tangled up with the target, and I can see it. Charles Kelly.
After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct, Jacksonville State's head coach, 15-yard penalty, 4th down.
Palmer in the backfield. Gilcrease. Intercepted. Ian Mitchell, the true freshman from Pleasant Grove, Alabama. What did I say? Pick up the coach after the 15-yard penalty, and his defense did just that.
Did just that, and that's 2 true freshman linebackers that are on the field at the same time, and this time he's just dropping to a spot. And Tucker Gilcrease does not see him. He thinks he's got the deep out route, and Mitchell just sinks underneath it. Does a really nice job of baiting the quarterback into that throw, gets up high points of football, and Jacksonville stayed in business. And
a 79-game winning streak when leading going into the 4th quarter for Troy. Big 3rd and 3 to start the 4th. Creel, get a block.
Oh.
I mean, they are just throwing pads as Creel stays on his feet. Andrew Paul, the running back, with the key block, and that's going to be a 1st down, Gamecocks. Savage gets the handoff, tries to make a man miss. There goes Savage. And a conversion on the ground for Jack State. Now they're in business. Gain of 12. Jack State has not led since they were up 7-0 early 1st quarter. Andrew Paul in the backfield. Direct snap to Paul. Cuts outside. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Lugs, they've waited since the 1st quarter to get back on that touchdown scoreboard. And it was Andrew Paul, a direct snap, and now Jack State has the lead.
And Pearson Baldwin, number 13, the tight end, at the point of attack, looping around, just absolutely pile drives the defender into the turf. What a well-executed drive, almost entirely on the ground.
Yeah, the first play of that drive was an incomplete pass, and then 10 straight runs for 42 yards and a touchdown off the turnover. And Jack State grabs the lead in the 4th quarter here in Montgomery.
And really be methodical to move the football, and that's hard to do. It takes patience.
That's a good start to this drive by Dennis Palmer. Thaxton Gallagher brings him down, and that's a 1st down and a good start for the Trojans. And with Crowder out again tonight after leaving with an injured ankle, it's been Gilcrease's game since. Over the middle, nice catch. Ra Thomas has been the #1 guy for the Trojans tonight, and they're gonna get a 3rd 1st down on this drive as Ra picks up 13.
Gotta get to the line to gain if you're Troy's targets on the outside.
Gilcrease, line to gain.
Wow, they're gonna call him short.
They spotted Peyton Higgins about a football lace short.
Gotta run the route depth that gets you to the spot that crosses the line.
You just said it. Pre-snap, you have to get to that line. Creel rolling out to his right. Backside pressure coming. Creel. That was Stringer and Catledge. And that's exactly what Troy needed. And the IS4S salute to Veterans Bowl. Gilcrease, 1st down, going deep. Intercepted. Tyron Taylor. Pressure coming. Creel over the middle, caught. DeAndre Johnson. How about the 6'8" big fella? 29 yards. It's Lando on the carry, and Troy's going to get their stop. In a rivalry that dates back to 1924 in the 64th meeting. First down, Gilcrease keeps it, plenty of space, and he takes a shot. Remember, no timeouts for Troy. Troy has won the last 7 meetings between the two schools. Gilcrease caught. First down, Troy. The drive continues to Peyton Higgins. And the second effort to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, that was huge.
Middle of the field open and a first down, Troy. Remember, clock's gonna stop for them to spot the ball, and they'll re-tick it starting with 11 seconds left. Gilcrease is gonna have to clock it, and he does. Gilcrease, one final shot to the end zone. Tipped. Incomplete. As close as it gets, but it's the Gamecocks who get the best of the Trojans and win 17-13 here in Montgomery.
Wow, that was a little too close for comfort.
I don't know that you understand how close that was to being a miracle in Montgomery to DJ Epps. But at the end, it's Jacksonville State and a Conference USA that gets the 17-13 win against Troy.